No.
So now we are recording. We're skipping 3 and going to 4. So this is 4.
Oh, I gotta
This
hit. I gotta hit my little part there. Okay. What if I don't hit got it?
you don't then you don't get it.
Okay, that makes sense.
What I
All
think
right,
I'll
that's
do is
fine.
what I think I'll do. No here. I think I'll in case you want to share something, you might have to click yes on this. Do you have to click yes on there?
You are the co-host now. Oh, I've never been a co-host.
You could be a co-host. So click yes on that or whatever you have to
Oh, it
do.
didn't say I had to. It went
Oh,
away.
did all right. Do you see a little security shield on the bottom left?
Bottom left. No.
Little security shield.
Oh, there's a little green with a check mark.
No, that's in the
Oh,
upper
it went away.
bottom.
That,
Bottom.
mm,
Move your mouse. Move your cursor. Move your thing. Do you see the?
oh, security. Okay,
Okay,
got it.
that means okay. If you have the little security shield, that means you're co-hosted.
Oh, okay. All
Now,
right.
now you can screen share and do whatever you want.
Okay. Oh, I do see a button that says screen share.
Yeah, the screen share is down at the bottom.
AI comparison. Oh, companion. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's a AI helper. Yeah, there's all kinds of
Breakout
cool. There's all
rooms.
kinds of cool functions I got down here. Yeah, this is how I
Yeah. No.
moderate the room. But I thought if
Okay.
you wanted that way, if you wanted to share something, because sometimes we share stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, do you have questions or do you not have questions? Is it too soon for questions?
I don't have any questions. I need to have questions. I need to have questions.
Well, you've been busy. Have more questions later. You don't have to have a question.
Okay.
So you don't have any premeditated questions. So all the questions will not be premeditated. It'll be just whatever comes up.
Okay.
So to recap the week, AI is can be challenging. So we talked about that. We talked about safe words. We talked about making them call on the phone and not using social media chats that can be hacked.
I actually talked to both of my girls about that.
Yeah.
So,
Did they know? Were they even aware?
well, I was texting Willow, um, but Zoe and I talk every morning and every when she's going to work, she calls me, and when she's coming back or when she's leaving work, she calls me. So we talk every day for like 30 minutes each time. And I was telling her about your experience and how scary that is. I said, so we're gonna have to go back to our safe words when you guys were kids. I said, I'm not going to post it here because somebody could hack that. And yeah, I told him if you ask for money in any way, shape, or form, I am going to have that safe word. If you can't provide that safe word, you will not be getting anything whatsoever.
Yeah. So be sober when you ask me for money.
Right.
Yeah.
Willow's actually in Vegas right now.
She's in Vegas at the
Oh,
F1 event. Yeah. She went from New York to Vegas. I've been watching
yeah,
her Instagram. So
yeah.
as long as she keeps her Instagram up to date, I'm kind of up to speed with her. I don't know how the fuck she got there. I mean, she was just in New York and now I'm in Vegas. Okay, thanks, whoever.
The people of F1 flew her out. They
Okay.
invited her. They gave her a ticket and said, "We want you to be here." So
All
she's
right.
like, "I can't turn that down."
Yeah. I'll even wear something nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but she's coming here tomorrow, but I can't for the life of me get her to settle on a time. I'm like, well, when is your plane landing? And she never answers me back. I don't know if she just doesn't have a ticket yet. And I'm like, you realize this is the busiest time to fly. It's
It's
crazy.
Thanksgiving week.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know. Whatever. She'll figure it out and she'll tell me or she won't. I don't know what to say about it. I'm not worrying about it. I'm not the one going to miss Thanksgiving. So And if she misses it, that's a lesson she's got to learn, apparently. So I do need to clean my room before she gets here because it's really bad. It's really bad. I just keep piling stuff in here. Did I tell you I bought a sound bed?
No.
I bought a sound bed. It's Opus sound bed. No, it's called feelopus.com, I think. I think that's what it's called. Um, and that's supposed to be coming sometime the end of November or December. I don't have anywhere to put it. My room is completely and utterly full, but I'll figure it out. I'm excited about it. Supposed to lay on it and uh, with headphones and an eye mask. It's supposed to just play music and vibrate your whole body. Have you heard of them?
Nope.
Oh. Yeah, I bought this. I'm going to say like in February or March, it'll be 2 years ago. They had to manufacture them. It was a like a Kickstarter type of thing, I think. They had to raise the funds to whatever. But I'm excited about it. So anyway, who is texting me?
Why wouldn't you just listen to headphones?
Because this actually has the whole bed is embedded with music. It's a whole it's a whole thing. It's a whole experience.
It's $2,000.
Yeah, I got it for 15. I didn't have to pay that full price because I bought it 2 years ago.
Oh, 50 watts. Oh, it does have Bluetooth and regular headphone jacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
It weighs 100 pounds.
125, it said. I was not aware of that. I don't know how I'm going to get it up the steps. Although I live with a strong man. My brother-in-law is a weightlifter. I'm hoping he'll help me. We'll see.
Okay.
But my room's not that big. It's quite small,
I
actually.
don't know what that's going to do for you, but okay.
Um, I'm just hoping it just, I don't know. It's just another modality to help
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So there we
Okay.
go. Anyway,
Very curious.
all right.
I just do headphones. The best I had was my electric blanket when I was a teenager. Between that and my radio, I had very interesting dreams. So just being inside the electromagnetic field, the electric blanket, so I was
Mm.
warm, but it's electro field. And man, that would amplify me all kinds of places. I like my electric blankets.
Oh, both of my kids love like electric blankets. They scare me because they don't turn them off.
Well, electric blankets are smart now. So mine
Mhm.
has temperature control. The top part's warmer than the bottom part, so your feet don't cook.
Oh,
and it
well, that's nice.
automatically shuts off after 8 hours. And it's got overheat protection. If it overheats for whatever reason, it automatically shuts itself off.
Okay.
Sunbeam electric blanket.
Oh,
Sunbeam's a very American company.
oh yeah. I think that that's what they always had.
So I get the
I don't
queen
know.
size. I get the queen size and I use it on my twin because that way it covers the whole bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm hot and then I'm cold and I'm hot and I'm cold like all night long. My feet are out of the covers, my feet are under the covers. I'm freezing. I'm just so fucking hot. Why is it so hot in here? Like 15 times a night. It's just I've been like that forever. I want to say it's hot flashes or it's not.
it's just
I've been
age.
like that.
It's just age
It's
and stuff.
I've been
Yeah.
like that for 25, 30 years.
Yeah. I kick
Covers
off.
on, covers off.
Yeah. I kick
Feet
around.
feet
Yeah.
in. So I don't know. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. I think a heated blanket would roast me to death. In uh we have dual uh thermostats, like so downstairs is you can put whatever temperature and upstairs. I'm the only one up here. My sister's husband has an office across from me, but um I don't know why it gets down to like 63 degrees in the house. I don't care, but if I turn the temperature up to 70, like that's the heat,
Hmm.
I can't breathe in here. It's so hot. So I have to turn it down to like 64. I don't know. It's just weird. Anyway, enough of that.
Weird residential temperature dynamics. Yeah. Upstairs, downstairs, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually the upstairs is warmer than the downstairs because heat
Yes.
rises. So if
Yeah.
they turn up the heat downstairs, that comes up and cooks you.
Doesn't seem to work that way for whatever reason.
That's
I
strange.
don't know why. It is extremely strange. I can't figure it out, but it's okay. I'm all right with it.
Maybe sometime, maybe the answer will come.
Yeah.
Oh, there's been some disturbances in the house the past couple of days. There's been verbal altercations.
Oh my.
One of the girls is losing her mind. She's lashing out at the others. She's done this before. I think she doesn't watch it. She's going to get kicked out. And if she doesn't get kicked out, I have purchased a witchcraft ingredient to do that. And it arrived today. So we'll see if she behaves.
Does she have mental health issues?
Not technically. However, I've noticed that when I noticed yesterday, she was irate on the phone earlier in the day, but she was in her room and she was yelling at somebody on her phone.
Hmm.
And then later last night, she was yelling at Michael. He was just making his dinner at whatever 9:30.
Hmm.
And she came out of her room and just, you always make a noise. And he's like, look, I've been here 2 weeks. I've only used the kitchen like 4 times. And you're telling me I'm the one that bugs you. So I think what happens is she gets irritated during the day and she doesn't process her emotions. And then she feels out of control in her life. So she comes out of her room to bug somebody to try to feel like she's got control again. And
And
if
it's
I,
whoever's
and
the
it's
first one she
whoever
sees.
is nearby. Yes. And it's the wrong way to do that. But that's what she did yesterday.
And you said there's 10 people living there?
Now there's 12. Yeah.
Wow. Where is everybody staying? How big is this house?
Well, there's 3 rooms in the garage. I'm in the garage with 2 other guys. So my wall neighbor Mohsen, he's from Egypt, and my other wall neighbor Mohammed, he's from Africa. So there's just us 3 guys in the garage, and then in the house there's Sandy, the Asian girl in question, Donnie. Jayton just moved out, so his room's open. Henry, Michael, Ibad. And then this summer, Consuelo had an additional room put on. She called it a shed, but it's really a room. And there's two guys in there. So
Hmm.
Jay and his brother are in the shed, which is a brand new build. And
Wow.
so there were 10 of us. Now there's 12. Well, 11. There will be 12 when they fill Jayton's room.
Uh,
I
wow.
like Jayton. He was a good kid. He's a college student. He was studying IT computer expert kid from India. He's Indian.
Man, I could have racked up if I would have kept my house. I could have rented out, let's see, one, two, three, four,
Yeah,
five, six
so it's all
bedrooms.
bedrooms all the way around. It's bedrooms all the way around, and then there's three bathrooms in the middle, and then there's like a where the dining area is like the common area, and then the kitchen. And so yeah, it's designed pretty interesting.
Hmm.
And then she's making bank because I think the house payment here is like 3 grand. She's making like 7 grand a month.
Oh, I would think so. Yeah. Oh, I could have made a lot of money
Yeah.
if I didn't have enough bathrooms um to really do that, but I needed to get out of there. It was just too much.
Yeah. Well, we did that. We did the crystals around there. The house sold really like what 2 days or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
Yep.
massive miracle. But yeah, you
I
said,
just,
"Hey, Dan, I
just
need help. I need help selling my house." Okay, go get some rose quartz. We'll sell your house.
yeah.
And what
Well,
you took a little less than you wanted, but at least you got
oh, I
out.
took a lot less than I wanted.
But you got out from under it, which is what you
Yeah.
needed. Yeah.
And I didn't have to pay taxes on, I mean, I would have much rather had more money, but the amount I got was I think in North Carolina you can make $250,000 off of a house before you have to start paying taxes on that.
Okay. So
And I didn't clear anywhere near that. I think it was two 205 or 210. I can't remember now. I have to look at the paperwork,
you
but
whatever under the amount, so you didn't have to worry
yeah,
about it. Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, I took a lot less for it, but whatever. I can't even think about that anymore. That is
No,
already had
that's
to, whoo, I had to let that go.
ancient history. No, well,
Ancient.
ancient history was a year ago, right?
So ancient to go.
So ancient. It was
So
so
ancient.
last year.
So ancient. It's all right. It's all right. Well, what would you like to talk about today?
How are you feeling about yourself, about your position? How do you feel? Are you well anchored into your spirituality, or is your spirituality still a little bit aloof?
Well, I gotta tell you, uh, I have had to take a break from thinking anything spiritual because I've just been going for so long. And Thursday I hit a wall. And so my class with Susan, I called her and I said, I I've just been laying on the couch all day. I'm exhausted. I don't feel great. I cannot put another piece of information in my brain. And she tells me stuff that I really have to sit with. And so I couldn't do it. I said, I can't do it. I cannot do it. My brain is completely fried right now. So, and my sister and her husband were out of town. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, 4 days. I've not even scrolling through Instagram. If anything spiritual comes up, I'm like, next, next. My brain is tired. My brain is fried. I'm okay today. today has been okay, but yet just too much was going in. I had to process all this, the other stuff first, you know? So, and I've been trying to not, I've been rethinking wanting my land because the wanting of it is what's keeping it away. So
There,
I've been working on that.
there's that aspect. It could,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
So I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying not to sabotage myself in that aspect. Still looking at land. I was looking at land right before uh right before we texted actually. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta come upstairs and get myself together. Um Found a piece of property and damn if it wasn't under contract. Perfect piece of property, but it's okay. That's not the one for me. Anyway,
I had been in a similar mindset. I used to be really excited about watching the sailing videos. Oh, sailing the world, it's free. You don't have to buy fuel. You don't have to do anything, but you have to learn to sail. And I'm thinking, I'm 61. Am I going to learn how to sail at 61? It's pretty labor intensive. Some of that shit's downright fucking dangerous. Do I really want to do that, or would I rather have a motor yacht and not deal with sails at all? But the motor yacht I'm looking at comes with a kite. I like kites. I might fly the kite from time to time. I thought, oh, motor
hmm,
yacht. But here, then I'm back to the other. I haven't been as excited about it. I think, oh, I would go to this island. I would go here, and I would look on the map, Google Maps, and look at all the cool places. Oh, this is where this island is, and that's where this. And I was getting really good at, all the different island chains and stuff like that, and picking favorite places. So I've not been
yeah,
watching the videos with the same energy. It's not exciting like it was. It was really
yeah.
exciting. And now it's like, oh, I just want to be pampered and I just want crew to do all the work and I just want to go. I just want to go. I don't want to do any of the work. I'll just have a chef do all the cooking and I'll just have a captain do all the driving. And I might drive a little bit, but for the most part, I'm not going to be the captain of my boat for a while.
Hmm,
I have to hire a captain if I want to go anywhere quickly. And then I can learn how to captain from the captain.
there you go.
And that way I can be underway. And it's like on the job training, right? You can learn on the go. So I could go to French Polynesia, but I wouldn't be the guy who did the routing or anything. I'd have the captain do it. Just, oh, I can go to French Polynesia. I can go here, I can go there, I can go to South Pacific, go here, go there. They're talking about building another canal because the Panama Canal is having troubles. It's not,
Oh,
they're wanting bigger ships. And the Panama Canal was built in what, the 30s,
oh, a long time ago.
and ships are getting bigger. And now they can only build, well, now they need bigger ships than can go through the canal. So they're thinking about building another canal somewhere
Hmm,
because been, it's become antiquated.
yeah, well, it's like everything.
It's too fucking old, just like me.
Just like everything. It
So
just
then I thought, oh, what am I going to do? I said, am I not manifesting this? I'm not manifesting the lottery. I'm not manifesting all this other stuff. Am I, what's the matter? Am I just losing steam? Or I still like all the ideas. All the ideas are still very exciting. So, oh, I can go swimming whenever I want. Oh, we can eat seafood every day. We can do all this stuff. Oh, all the sunshine, all the pretty people, all the pretty places, all the stuff. And then the electric yacht, there's no maintenance. You don't have to do engine work. Everything's electric.
hmm.
All you have to do is clean the thing, clean the boat. That's it. Clean the boat.
Do you think
Well,
maybe that you're not manifesting it because that's not what you're supposed to do? I'm asking you that question because I'm wondering why I'm not manifesting the things that I'm wanting to do.
There's the things I say I want, and then how come they're not coming to fruition? That a little bit. And then I still want them, but it's like how I want them is morphing a little bit. Before I was a little bit more gung ho, and now I'm a little less gung and a little less ho.
Now you're just a hoe.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, yeah. And so I'm thinking,
No
oh,
more gong.
I don't quite know what I'm going to do about this. It's a little bit of an energetic conundrum, and I haven't quite figured out what I was going to do. And then a video, a reel or whatever came through the other day and said, we're changing frequency ranges rather quickly. And it's one of those again where the old ways aren't working and only the new ways are. But some of the newer ways are old ways. So this guy was saying, what's working right now in manifestation instead of just, getting in bliss about it or getting in joy about it. He says, we're having to do just a little bit more work. And although that sounds counter to it isn't. So what he was suggesting is doing what the old Olympians used to do, like the skiers. They would visualize the
Yeah.
course and they would do the course. And he said, just get into a light meditative state and focus on your thing, whatever your thing is. I go, oh, like what would it be like? Like
You
just
have to
very
live from the
simple.
feeling of the wish fulfilled.
Right. Just like, oh, I'm on the back of the boat and it's a sunny day and I've been sunning on the front. Now I'm just walking around. Or we're parked, we're anchored somewhere in some beautiful spot, and I'm just admiring the thing and get into how many steps would you take going around? What would oh, somebody's making a nice, oh, we had caught a fish that day, and actually go through like place yourself on it, in it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just be there for minutes.
Well, that's how I was taught how to manifest things years. I don't know. I was in my 20s when my mom used to tell me about that. She's like, you live from the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And I was like, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah.
Because that's how she would say it to us. Live from the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And I actually haven't said that in 30 some years. So I'm surprised I even remember it. And I had to really sit with that. And what that means is your feelings have to match that vibration as if it already happened.
Yeah.
Like if you were like I heard something came through a TikTok. If you had the winning lottery ticket today
Mhm.
and you turned it in and they said, well, you have $500 million. This is going to take 2 weeks to process. For those 2 weeks, you are walking around knowing that you have all this abundance coming to you. You don't have it in your hand yet. That's the place you have to live.
Yeah. Only it
And
doesn't take, well, okay.
I mean, I don't do that, obviously. I don't do that very well.
Now that one I have run through my mind. So you have to take the tax lawyer with you and the trust lawyer with you.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like in general, you have to live from that place as though you're already living that life. Like you have a great relationship. You have to live in that feeling of that great relationship. Or
Right.
if
Yes.
you're not able to have kids and you really want to, you have to live in the feeling of having your own children running around you and feeding them breakfast or whatever, and whatever it is. And I know this. I've known this more than half of my life. It's just I don't know why I don't do it. But I tell you about the meditation I did with one of my classes and my mom was there?
I think you mentioned it, but I don't remember it.
Like they told me to, you walk through this path, go into the forest, there's a tree, go in the tree, you come out the other side, and it's whatever your beautiful place would be. And so I did that. And then they said, "In your house is there, go in your house." Okay, I did that. It said, "Pull up two chairs and invite someone to come sit with you in your house." Well, I had made a decision that I wasn't going to call anybody in. I did bring two chairs, and we're looking out the window, and or they're facing looking out the window. And when I looked over in the chair, it was my mom. And she said to me, "You know what you have to do, right?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "Manipulate energy." She said, "That's all you have to do." And we were holding hands, and she said, "Manipulate energy." And then the my teacher said, "Okay, we're going to get up and we're going to leave those people there, and we're going to walk outside, and we're going to come back through the tree and blah blah." And when I got up and as I was getting ready to walk out the door, I looked over my shoulder, and I saw my mother, still in the chair, and she said, "I'll be waiting for you right here."
Hmm.
So this was the land. The house was on the land. We were in my house. And she just said, "I'll be waiting for you right here, but I have to manipulate energy." And ever since then, I have really been focused on not wanting land, but already having it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know that's what she's talking about because my mother was a master manipulator. She could manipulate energy and sometimes very quickly, very quickly. She wanted an Airstream so bad. And my dad's like, "You can't find an Airstream. They don't even make them anymore." She's like, "I will find an Airstream and I am not going to pay more than whatever it is she wanted to pay for it." He didn't believe her. And sure as shit, that woman found an Airstream exactly like she wanted. And and she said she didn't want to pay for it. And what happened was a tornado came up our driveway, and as we were in the house, it snapped I've told you about this, the tornado that wrecked the house.
Hmm.
So their insurance company put them in a hotel because their house was not livable. And they were in a hotel for like 2 months, and it's a lot of money.
Hmm.
Um, and they were not going to be able to get in their house for like another 3 or 4 or 5 months. So my mom came up with this idea. She said, "We're going to tell the insurance company that we're going to look for an Airstream, and we're going to live in that right outside of our house." They had like water and sewer hookup and everything. They had it all put in, and insurance company went for it. And they're like, "Sure." So she got this. The insurance company paid $22,000 for this Airstream because it was cheaper to buy the Airstream than to keep them in a hotel for that long. And so the insurance company was like, "Great, we will do that for you." They didn't pay a dime for it. She's just a master manipulator, and I have to do that as well. Willow, master manipulator. That girl gets, oh, you see it. You see it on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah. She goes crazy.
She has $0. Zero. And lives better than most people I know. Everybody I know. But I don't know at what cost, but you know.
Mhm. Well,
So
it she has to deal with instability a lot,
yeah. Yep. And
but for
that's all
right
right.
now it seems stable. So yeah, good for her now. It was hell getting there, but good for her now
Yeah.
because she has picked some real winners.
Well, they all teach her something that she desperately needs to learn. Um, I hope I don't know. I can't worry about her anymore. I mean, I can't worry about Zoe. I can't worry about anybody. It doesn't do me any good. It just causes me stress. I
Yeah,
don't want it
yeah, don't
anymore.
do it. Yeah, stop it.
So anyway,
Stop the madness, Nancy
I'm
Ray.
not gonna do it.
Yeah, and if you don't have to, don't.
So
Don't do it if you don't have to. It's like cleaning your room. If you don't really have to, don't do it.
well, I haven't in about a week. I mean, I make my bed every single day. Mm, and I've gotten some things from Amazon, still in boxes. Haven't even taken them out of the box, still sitting there. I gotta do it though. Tomorrow, before I pick Willow up at the airport, I guess I'll be doing it. Whatever time that is. Let's see, it's still in Vegas.
Not going to know until she says.
I'm not gonna worry about it. If she can't get a flight, that ain't on me. What are we gonna do?
Yeah,
I'll be having Thanksgiving with my family. I'll be doing it. Are you going to Alex's for Thanksgiving?
I have no idea what I'm doing, if anything. Alex is in a state.
Oh no. Is she okay?
Eventually she'll be okay.
All right.
It's that she stretched herself financially trying to take care of some things, and some of those things backfired, and now her truck is acting up.
Oh no.
So she's had to call off work today to get her truck into the shop. So she's unhappy that she's bought the truck.
She just bought this not long ago, right?
Yeah, it's not been long. She didn't know that diesels were this much trouble.
Oh,
And they are, I'm finding out as well, they are a phenomenal amount of trouble. I don't know anybody with a diesel who's ever had this much trouble. So the newer diesels are just, and nothing is cheap. Nothing is cheap.
mm-mm. No.
So yeah, she's having this chapter of expensive lessons, and now she's tapped out.
Oh, that stinks.
So
In there.
so a couple years ago I borrowed $350 from Alex, and I said, oh, I got this going and that going, and I'll be able to pay you back. I'll pay you back at whatever next month. And so she gave me the money. She said, okay, it sounds like you got everything you'll be able to cover me. I said, yeah, it'll be great, no worries, everything will be perfect. It'll be as though nothing happened. And she's like, okay, here's the money. And I forgot what I did with it. Did I have to get a new computer or something? I forgot what I did. Anyway, the time came, and it was the day before I was supposed to pay her back. And she texted me, is everything all right? Are you going to be able to pay me back tomorrow? I go, yeah. Everything's good. Don't worry about a thing. Everything's all right. All right. I got to go. All right. Bye. And then I freaked the fuck out because I didn't have it.
Oh,
Everything that was
shit.
supposed to come into alignment for me fell through. Everything fell through. I had nothing. So, in part of the ritual for El Agua that I do every Monday, so when I get done talking, I do my ritual thing. And part of the ritual is shaking a rattle. And the rattle, spirits can hear the rattle. That's why a lot of people rattle,
Oh, yeah.
drumming and rattling. So I got the rattle out, and I'm crying, and I'm going, help me do something. I don't know how, but do something. I need this help now. I promised Alex this stuff. I did this all in good faith. Everything was supposed to go right. and it's not. Everything's gone awry. No, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I rattled until I couldn't rattle anymore. I must have rattled half an hour. And half an hour of rattling is quite a bit of rattling.
That is. Yeah.
And I'm about cried out. And I go, well, it's up to the gods now. I don't know what to do. And I get a phone call, and it's from my friend John Lee. Hey, John Lee, or hi, Dan, how you doing? Long time no see. I was thinking about you. Um, David's mom or aunt or something passed away, and we inherited a ton of money. Can I send you some money?
You're like, I need $350. Yes,
I
you
said,
can.
you're not going to believe this. I said, I owe Alex $350 because, and I owe it to her tomorrow. And she says, don't worry about a thing. I'll take care of it. Is your PayPal the same? I said, yep, my PayPal is the same. And she sent like $450. She said, pay Alex the $350, take care of your debt, take care of Alex. And then there's $100. So you have something, a little something for you. So it's not just total, just pay back the debt and be done. You can go to buffet therapy or do whatever you want to do. And I said, oh, thanks. This is
Well,
awesome.
amazing.
Perfect timing. So I'm
I need a
honestly, so
fucking rattle.
I get done rattling, and honestly, 5 minutes later, she's calling. Hi, been a long time. Been thinking about you. Got some inheritance. I want to send you some money because you've always been nice. So, oh, you have no fucking idea.
Oh, you have
But
to teach
but
me
but
that. I need to
spirit
learn
did.
that.
But spirit knew.
I need that. I need that ritual. I need to not worry about it. I need to just
Well, it's it's okay to worry. It's better to worry when you have solution. So that's a theme, isn't it? That the solution is unorthodox, but having a solution, so, having an energetic solution to the problems. So, I need money, or I need some money, or I need this, or I have a dream I want to fulfill, or I have whatever it is you have. And it can't be done physically per se. So you have to have a different way to do it. You have to have an energetic way to do it, energetic way to address the energies. And so, okay, I didn't, honestly, I thought about John Lee when I thought, oh, where could I get, $300 from? But John Lee historically has been so poor.
Hmm.
She never has any money. I never charge her for anything because she wouldn't have it anyway. That I decided I wasn't going to ask her for help because historically she could never help. She would want
Yeah.
to, but she would never ever be able to. And then even me asking would like cause her anxiety because she wished that she could,
Right. Yeah.
and then not be able to, and then that makes it even worse for
Right.
them, right? And so
Yeah.
I thought, I'm not even going to bring it up. And then when she came out of the blue, and then she was the one, and so I could see how historically, energetically, to have that cut off so that I wouldn't even consider it, so that she would be free to fulfill it. So I wasn't holding her back. I had her just completely cut out.
Hmm.
So it's weird. The thing that I wasn't entertaining was the only thing that was
Yeah.
able
The
to occur.
possibility.
Yeah, it was the only one that was open because I normally kept it shut off. And so, that's fucking weird when it does like reverse psychology on you. So the only reason it worked is because it never did.
Well, it's not up to us to figure out how. That's the problem. People want to figure out how. Well, let's see, I've got to get money and it's got to come to me through these avenues or else it's never going to come. And so it's not coming through these avenues. So what you've just affirmed is it's never going to come. So that's what I'm trying to do now, is to let go, because everybody's saying, oh, the land you're looking for is impossible to find. And then come to find out that there was a piece of property online, 6 days, perfect piece of property. And I didn't see it till yesterday. Um, but it's under contract already, and was under contract within 2 days. So I know there's land out there like that because I just found one.
So now that it's made itself aware, now you can focus at it. And then,
Yes. And now I'm like, the perfect land is getting ready to present itself to me. I know it's very close.
right. So then it's that other thing, that which you seek is also seeking you. That which
Right.
you seek. So there's land. So what you do have to do the meditation of, okay, land, I'm ready for you. Come on. I'm
Yeah.
right here. I'm right here. I'm ready. I just raise your hand or do something. Give me something. Let me see you. Stand out. Do something to stand out so I can see you.
Yeah. That's what I need to do. I'll do that tonight.
So it's just actually just the sitting down and doing the focusing, taking the time to focus, do spend time with the ideas, spend time with the energies that we're talking about, the actual spending of the time. Not just talking about it, actually the spending of the time with it.
Yeah. My friend said you have to talk to your ancestors about the land. Like when you go onto a piece of land, ask your ancestors if is this the right piece of land, and you will know. So, and I keep going to back to that one piece of land, and I don't know. I don't know about it. Anyway, that's what I'm
It's
working
one
on.
of the reasons why I was getting all the old stuff, all the fossils and everything, so I could align with the ancestors more, align with the older energy more, align with what they called the Great Spirit more. So it's not good enough to just call upon your ancestors. What does that really mean? Oh, I'm calling upon my ancestors. What is that?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, right. And so it's like, So everybody says call upon your ancestors, but
They don't tell you how to do it, and
how?
nobody will tell you how to do it.
What is that exactly? Right. And so yeah, so it's a focus. So it's like you come back to yourself as much as you can, right? And then you ground yourself and say, okay, I'm present here. Maybe it would be a good time to get a rattle. Do you have anything that rattles?
My brain. I don't have anything. I do have a drum, but I don't have a rattle.
Do you have any plastic containers?
Yeah. Yep.
So
Bean had maracas. I don't know what I did with those.
so Alex told me to get popcorn because beings like popcorn, but you
Oh,
have to lightly cook it, and I've not mastered the lightly cooking. So anyway, I got popcorn in a plastic container, and it makes a good rattle.
oh, I'll have to do that.
Popcorn in a plastic container would work. Bag of popcorn's what, 20 cents?
Yeah.
Plastic containers, where dollar
Yeah.
dollars. Just make a rattle. Lots of stuff rattles. You got pills. Pills
I
rattle.
do. Yeah.
Different size pills make different rattles. Oh, that's not a very good one. Popcorn's the best one. But then I got my rattle. So I use my rattle because it's got like stuff inside the rattle,
Oh,
different energies inside the rattle.
I'll have to
So,
look.
but you can start with popcorn now container.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that.
When
Remember
Alex
popcorn.
gets situated, I can tell her that you'd be interested in an Elegua.
Elegua, which was what again?
Elegua is the leader of the Orishas. The Orishas are the list of beings in the Yoruba religion that run everything.
Okay. What do you mean run everything?
Well, there's like 400 of them. Orisha gods.
Why is this running so hot? My computer is hot.
Do you have a fan?
It's got a fan inside of it.
Yeah, but
Showing off.
if it's a laptop, it
Yeah,
needs the fan underneath the fan.
I don't have one of those.
Oh, here they say 6,000 deities, but there's 400 primary ones.
Wow.
Anyway, of the main ones, um,
Hmm.
well, it'd be listed under. There's two sides of Elegua. There's Elegua, which is the positive side, and there's Asu, which is the negative side, the black magic side.
Oh,
Don't don't make Elegua upset. There's other ones. What if I just put in Elegua? Put in Elegua. And Elegua in the Dominican Republic is Dominican Republic, Haiti, Colombia, Cuba, Puerto Rico, as the Alicia and owner of caminos or roads or paths. But in the hierarchy of the Orishas, Elegua, Esu, Elegua is the leader of the Orishas. He's the youngest, but he's the leader of them. Can't do anything. Oh, here, I suppose I could screen share this. Screen share so you can see what I'm talking about. So, yeah, Elegua is the leader. He is blacker than black. Every time I've seen him, he's kind of like this guy.
yeah.
And he lives behind doors in the corners and he dances.
And
And he is depicted as these cowrie shells, and red and black are his colors. His day is Monday, and his number is 3. So when I'm doing my stuff, I do it all in sections of 3.
okay.
And
I'll have to
so
look that up.
Elegua stuff. So Elegua, you can get inducted. So that's my next step. I'm supposed to be inducted, but my induction time didn't occur. And then the induction ritual, which is expensive, and I had half of it. But then Alex got in trouble, so I gave her my induction money so she could get out of a jam. And so she'll pay me back later. And so yeah, every Monday I do my ritual for Elegua. So it's I can talk about that, I guess. So Monday, I get my elagua. My elagua is coconut. So there's a spiritual elagua, spiritual elagua. I wonder if I could do that. Does it say? No, 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 no. Yeah, something spiritual. Spiritual elagua. Yes, he's known as the trickster. He is yeah, kind of like Loki, if you look up Loki. Um,
Oh, wait, why do I know that name?
because he's on Netflix. He's
Okay.
Thor's brother, Loki.
Okay. I knew it from something. I'm like, why do I know that?
So Elagua, God of the Crossroads. Yeah, yeah, that's true too. But I was looking for the spiritual Elagua as a code. Yeah, people have been making these. It is so the coconut becomes a place where the Elagua can reside.
Hmm.
The energy, right? So I know that sounds strange. All right. So he needs a place to reside. That's your place that you've created, that you go into the agreement with, where his energy resides for you in your home or wherever you are.
Okay.
Okay. The same way that somebody would put a crucifix in their house and say, this is for Jesus. So
Yeah.
Jesus has a place to hang out, literally, although Jesus didn't care for crosses, did he? But so they say this cross means that Christianity is here. This represents all this stuff, and this is the space for that. So, in these guys, because they come from Africa and the oceans and stuff, then the spiritual elagua is coconut.
Okay.
Plus, coconuts are one of the most prevalent things in the world. They're everywhere, everywhere. Coconuts, everywhere.
I love coconuts.
So it's the coconut becomes the oracle, the coconut. So every Monday, so I have a plate. It's not a plate. I call it a plate. It's a planter bottom. It's a big planter bottom, and I paid the exorbitant price at Home Depot for a big planter bottom. I think it was like $28 or something for a planter bottom, and it's got there's money that I found, money that can never be spent. Any money that I use for Elagua can never be spent. So it just stays on his the plate becomes his like the little altar spot.
Okay.
So what else do I have on there? I have keys. I have cowrie shells because he's represented by cowrie shells. Um, I get little portion cups. He likes rum. So I have to have rum, even though I'm alcoholic. I don't do it, but I have to spit rum on it here again
Oh,
3 times. And then he likes cigars, so I have to blow cigar smoke on him, even though I don't smoke. But I have cigars. So I have to have cigars. And then
hmm.
I was gifted a cigar the other day. And this monster, I've never seen this thing is fucking huge.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Crazy.
bigger than get your mouth around. Anyway, I haven't quite figured out how that's going to work yet. I've got it protected in this bag one so it doesn't fall apart.
Goodness gracious.
It doesn't dry out too much. Otherwise, I use little cigars. Do I have a little cigar here somewhere? I thought I had some little cigars here somewhere. Come on. Well, somewhere I have them. So I keep the little ones. Yeah, here's one. Well, this is an old one. Just regular, little normal people cigars.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones Willow buys
So
to
yeah, there's a song I play, and then I get my bowl, I set it here, I move my keyboard and I clear my center of my desk off and I set the whole thing here. And then in the center of the thing, I have a portion cup. I buy the portion cups from the restaurant supply, little 3-ounce portion cup.
Oh yeah.
And so I had to put some rum. It can't be just any rum. It's this Bacardi Silver Superior from Cuba rum.
Hmm.
You can only buy it in like half gallon. So I got my rum. So I had to put rum in my mouth. And while the rum is in there, I have to think all the things I want to say so that it gets infused, that my words, my things, the things I say, the things I want become infused in that rum
Mm-hmm.
because energies are transferable differently to different deities. Like Jesus, everybody thinks, oh, I just pray. Everybody just prays to Jesus, but Jesus sometimes wants stuff that they never talk about. So this one, he wants rum. So I have to spit the rum on him after I've, you know,
Doesn't it just make a mess?
um, the way I do it is because the platter's right here. So I hold them over the platter so it all catches on the platter. And then I keep a paper towel like on my leg for the dribble. But then I have to spit 3 times. And
Hmm.
then when I'm done spitting on him, and then I put him down and I dry my hands off with paper towel. Then I get the cigar out, and then I have to blow cigar on him 3 times. And then set the cigar down so he can go out. And then I have to cover him with palm oil, which I have over there. Not just any oil, red palm oil, because his colors are red and black. There's no black palm oil, there's only red palm oil. So it's red palm oil. And Alex ordered this for me. Where the fuck did this come from? Come from Ghana. Had to be ordered from Ghana
Wow.
in Africa. So all the Orishas are African deities.
Hmm.
African deities.
Okay. Wow.
So yeah. So I use my Elegua. My Elegua helps me do stuff.
I'll have to
Um,
look that up.
so I was gonna say when Alex gets caught up with life, which will be next year sometime when she gets caught up. So she wants to connect people with people. She wants to connect the Alguaz to the people. It's a process. It's a ritual. It can be done online, but at some point the coconut needs to be picked up or gotten. So I have to ask her if they can be shipped or if they have to be picked up.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, he likes caramel too, so that's a different topic altogether. So yeah, it's stuff, quite a bit of stuff, quite a bit of
Wow.
stuff, and lots of things to learn.
Yeah, I'll have to
So
look at
so I
that.
had to spit my rum, I had to do the cigar, and before so I opened the ritual with sage and Palo Santo. So I open the ritual with sage and Palo Santo, and then I do the rum, then I do the cigar, then I do the palm oil, and then I do my rattle, and then I do, then I close with sage and Palo Santo. Close the ritual, and it takes me 40 minutes, 50 minutes
Oh, okay.
to do all that every Monday. So which is cool. So we could do this. And for you, it's the end of the day. But for me, when we get done, I can go, oh, I just need to do my night thing and then I can do my ritual.
Yeah.
So I still have time because it's only 5 for me,
Yeah. That's nice.
even though it's dark already. So
Yeah, I
my light
that
on.
is very hard for me to.
And it's gonna be like this till December 21st because when the winter solstice happens, that's when the days start getting longer again. But
Yeah,
it's going to take a couple of months before it starts getting brighter sooner because it only adds 2 minutes a day.
right.
So it has to
No,
go
I
for
know. I
it has
wake
to
up.
go for 2 months before it catches the hour up.
Yeah,
It's just like, oh, you guys, and they just leave the time alone.
I know. I know. It drives me crazy.
But
Drives me crazy. It's terrible to look outside at 5:30 and it's dark. I can't stand it.
yeah,
Can't stand it, but it's okay.
yeah. And then, like I said, I've been laid up. I haven't been feeling good. So I haven't been doing anything. I did do the Friday meditation, but I didn't participate. So I kept my energy out of it because I knew I mean, I was feeling better. I was feeling good enough to do it, but I wasn't feeling good enough to participate. So I didn't participate. Haven't been participating in much. I've just been hanging out with myself.
Yeah.
Changed my diet again. It's cooled off, so I changed my diet. Now I'm into my rice cooker every day. I'm having chicken and rice every day. That's been nice this week.
I've been into poke bowls lately. We have a place here that makes it. Now my sister, she likes all of her tuna and stuff on it. I just like it with chicken and rice and cucumbers and carrots and wasabi sauce. It's so good. I could probably eat that every day for a while. I'll have to take Willa there at some point. I'm going to pick her up tomorrow, I guess.
She's gonna have to call and tell you exactly what is for what.
I don't think she's got a ticket yet, to be honest with you.
All right, then she doesn't know.
Yeah, let's see if she messaged me. Nope, she has not. Hmm, has not done it. Well, it drives me crazy sometimes. It's
Oh,
okay.
that's why I was supposed to click on that one and scroll. There it is. All right, nice. All right. Oh, goodness. All right, so it's after the 11th, so we're at the 20th. So you're done with a lot of your classes and stuff. You just got everything down to a manageable kind of
Yeah,
for
I
yourself
have
now. Cutting up on your rest a little bit, and you've done
yeah,
a lot of the classes, and now you're just kind of soaking because you overdid it a little bit.
yes. Now my Wednesday classes, they're over. Um, and I'm glad because I really wasn't getting a whole lot from those classes. So um and I kind of felt obligated to do the last 8 weeks. I shouldn't have. I didn't get anything out of it at all. And then I have it's 2 Tuesdays a month, and then every Thursday I have class with Susan and Monday with you. So last week it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It was a lot.
Yeah, so now it's going to calm way down.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now it's gonna calm way down. Yeah. So it's nice. And then of course this week there's Thanksgiving is on Thursday, so there's nothing
Yeah,
there.
and I
But
don't know if we're doing anything or not. I don't know.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. She said she's off Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So, yeah, we might do something. I don't know. Something food related. And that depends on finances too.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I just went out and spent crazy money to get food. And I can't eat a whole lot of food, so I get one teeny little plate of food for $200.
It's not good.
No, but that's what it's been like forever. So, no, I do have leftovers. I bought a turkey, just a turkey breast to make
Mhm.
here. I'm taking a turkey to my sister's. We're having it over there, but I just bought a turkey breast to keep here because I'm gonna make some meals and freeze them. I do like to do that. Um, that put meals in the refrigerator and you have food for, you know, I
Days.
already have like 20 meals in there now. So, oh, my legs are tired. So yeah, I should be good to go.
Okay. I
Well,
think it's fine for you to continue forward and just kind of decompress
yeah,
and kind of just get back to you for a little bit. That there's still a little bit of dizziness about just stuff.
yeah. I have I have been dizzy,
You can
literally.
you can take on too much.
I have definitely
And
done
then
that.
I come along and I preach the taking on of nothing. Don't take on anything.
That's what
Just
I'm working on.
just learn you, how you work,
Yeah,
what you do, what your fortes are, what your what you are,
yeah,
what your gifts are. So you didn't come here to be anybody else. And I've told people this. I said, look, they say, why don't you do tarot? Because there's a million other tarot. I don't need to be a tarot reader. That's not
yeah,
for me. Oh, well, why don't you do this other thing? And how come you don't do light language? Well, because there's a million people doing that, and I don't need to do that either. It's not for me. I like it, but I'm not going to do it.
yeah. I
Everybody
I
else
like
is.
hearing it. I like hearing it.
Yeah, I like hearing it every once in a while.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know.
And I don't want to go through the learning of it either. It's just I'll do whatever I need to do. And I've not needed to do that.
Yeah,
I've not been guided to do it. I've been guided to do other stuff.
yeah. What you're doing
And
now.
that's why I do what I do, even though, it's always kind of moving around and changing and stuff. And oddly enough, I'm doing less Reiki and I'm doing more witchcraft stuff.
Hmm, there you go. Well, I remember when I can't remember who I had this reading with. It might have been my teacher. I said, ask Eric what my purpose is. Meh. Everybody wants to know their purpose. And he said it's something similar to a soul retriever. And of course, I dove right into that. Like, what the hell is that? And now finishing this quantum healing hypnosis stuff, that's kind of it's not what soul retriever is, but it is. I can see the connections and it makes sense. Like when I had mine done the other couple weeks ago, I can see why I have these things in my life today because of stuff from the past, and it makes sense to me. So I
Yeah.
don't know if that's a soul retriever. I mean, I know what a soul retriever is. You go back and you pick up pieces of people's lives that they left, in trauma somewhere.
Oh, and then go release it or whatever. Go
Yeah.
balance it.
Yeah, I think that's what he said I'm supposed to do,
Yeah.
or that's what he,
Or
you
maybe
know.
that's what you were supposed to do then, when, then. Maybe now you're
Yeah.
supposed to be this.
Yeah, I think it's kind of, I think it's in the same area.
Mhm.
So I'm not unhappy about it. I was supposed to
No.
do
Yes.
do a friend tomorrow, but she had to work, so
Okay.
I might try to do Willow.
Okay.
She may not let me do it though.
Don't tell her.
Well, she has to, I have to hypnotize her.
Oh, well then, okay, that's different then.
That's what I mean. That whole hypnotizing section, I
Oh,
have to tell her. Um,
see, I'm used to doing the other spiritual work where it's optional. You don't have to tell them you're helping them. You can just help
yeah,
them. And just,
I would love for her to let me do that. And I asked her and she said, yeah. So we'll see.
yeah,
I
see if she's
I
still chipper about it when it becomes right then.
yeah. I mean, I won't try to do it uh the first day she gets here. Like my
No,
sister's going back out of town Wednesday and she's not coming back till Sunday. So I'll have 5 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, yeah, 5 days here with Willow without anybody. So I can do it. It'll be interesting.
third day,
Huh?
third day,
Third day?
third day.
Okay.
Because Willow's been flying. She flew to New York, or she was in New York, however, she got to New York. Then she flew to Vegas. Then she's flying to there. And it's going to take a couple of days for her soul to catch up with her. So give her a couple of days, then do
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I was thinking like Saturday, which will be if she's here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. That'll give her a good 4 days.
Yeah, even three days is good because
Yeah.
she does recover quickly when she does because she's traveled so much. Her soul's used to.
Oh yeah. She just
No,
got back from Canada.
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, what
So
are you doing in Canada? I don't even know what she said. I can't even remember. Whatever, something.
yeah, and for only one day, whatever that was.
Might have been a wedding or something. I can't remember what she said it was. Yeah, it was just up and
Oh
back.
no, she was in New York. She did that show thing, and then she went to Canada for a day, and then next thing you know, oh, I'm going to the F1. I'm going to Vegas, and then boom,
Yeah.
boom, she was in Vegas. Like, what the hell? Slow down, hold on.
Like
But
I said, man, she
however she
manifests
did it.
her life. So good for her. Good for her. But
So we're gonna spend some time getting to you, getting back to you, getting to you, seeing what comes. So yeah, and Bean's been around.
mhm, yeah, she has. I've been posting. Oh, I didn't do it today. Been posting pictures of her on Facebook, pictures and videos every day because I couldn't do it before. And now I'm doing it every day. Something. She's just a little cutie. I changed my screensaver. There's like, I don't know, 7 or 8 pictures that rotate every time I turn my phone on. It's something different. Pictures of her, of course. My sweet girl. See the last thing I posted of her. Day 9. I've got to post day 10 today, which I will do. I shall do it. Anyway, do we have anything else to go over?
I wanted to ask you if you could send me $100 a month for doing these.
I can do that.
So it ends up being like $25 a week. That helps me out. It's not much, I hope,
Okay.
but it helps me out a lot.
I shall do it.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
And I was thinking about that. Matt came the other day. He's like, tell her. I'm like, I don't want to tell her. It's like, tell her. And I don't want to
You should have told me.
because everything was fine. And yeah, but it'd be easier if. That's what I say. Bean's been around. So it's weird when she comes around because she calls me darling. Everything is darling. Do this, darling. Do that, darling. Darling this, darling that, darling. Good morning, darling. It's like,
It's funny because I call people darling. I text darling all the time to lots of people. Hey, darling, how you doing?
well, it's been darling for weeks now. Weeks, absolute weeks of darling.
She's probably heard me. She's funny.
And then the whole divine feminine things you guys got going on over there. The whole, and I asked about that the other day. How am I even privy to this? How am I a part of this?
Just lucky, I guess.
And it said it was part of when I did my Kundalini awakening the first time. That and even before that, when I was really really sick, but I was in the support group chats, they were mostly women, and so I have a really strong feminine energy where I'm
Hmm.
just fine with everybody. I'm just fine with everybody. And it's like the women go, "Oh, you're a guy, but you're in the support chat." Go, yeah, yeah. And go, "Well, we don't know what we think about that." Don't care. Don't care what you think. I'm not after you. I'm here for support, just like you guys.
Why would they care?
Because the internet causes them to be squeamish about any male, anything. But that's kind of like a toxic femininity where every male is suspect. Every male, all men are bad. Yeah, not all. No, some are real trash, but not all.
There are a lot of real trash, just people in general.
Yeah,
Male,
that's the other
female,
thing.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I go off about that too. So, oh, you're so fat. You know what? Fat people don't start wars. Have y'all noticed? Fat people don't fucking do anything. Everybody hates fat people, but fat people have not done a single fucking thing to anybody
Yeah.
except make really good food.
People are just ridiculous, man. I don't
You're
even know what to
fat.
say.
We hate fat people. Why? I didn't start your war. I don't make your bills go up. I don't do a fucking thing to you. Not a thing. So what are you mad at me for? You're mad because I'm fat? Fuck you. I'm fat because I'm allergic to gravity and stupid people like you. I'm having a reaction right now. I've gained 10 pounds just being in your stupidity.
Yeah.
I have
I
some
don't
really
know.
good rants sometime. I have some good rants.
Oh, me and my sister we had something going in the past couple of days. We've been bitching about somebody that stayed with us um, one night, and the girl started off just dumb as a fucking rock. When you get approved, to stay at an Airbnb, it's the day that you're coming is the day you get the address. Otherwise, you would just random people would know your address is not on Airbnb.
Right, right.
It's when you've paid your money and you've been accepted, you get the address. And you get it the morning that you're like 6 o'clock in the morning. With it, we have a long list of when you pull in, please pull to the right of the driveway, all the way at the end. There's a path, which is a sidewalk on your right that takes you into a gate around to the back of the house. And then we show them there's a bunch of steps you have to go upstairs. It's upstairs above a gym. Okay, great. The door is not locked, but there is a key on the table for you. I can't tell you how many people say, what's the code to get in the door? Well, if you read the fucking thing we sent, you would know that the door is not locked and the key's on the table. We don't have to lock the door because it's all behind a fence, a 6-foot privacy fence. Nobody knows it's back there. Nobody's going in. We never lock it. It's unlocked all the time. So the girl pulls in the driveway, and we had Stanley Steamer over here. Not in her spot, but I said, when you get here, we have Stanley Steamer here. They're in here cleaning some of our furniture. Just please park to the side. Well, we're not going to be in there, but 2 minutes anyway. We're changing and running right back out to go to a wedding. Great. Okay. Then, oh God, there were 3 things that she was not happy about. Oh, then she, and this was our fault. We washed all the linens. We took all the couch cushions off. We washed all of the slip covers and everything, which we do periodically. And got the couch put back together, but didn't have time to dry all the blankets and put them up in the unit. We did have blankets up there. Apparently, this was just not enough for this girl. So she calls us at 10:30 at night, or texts at 10:30 at night. It's cold in here. We need more blankets. I said they should be in the closet. Not realizing that my sister didn't put them back up there, right? No, they're not in the closet. Okay, well, you could turn the heat up. We do have blankets already on the bed. So she's bitching about that. Then, oh, well, when she pulled in the driveway, I just happened to be in the driveway. The first time she pulled in, she's like, how do we get upstairs? I can't figure out which way we go. We have 2 huge signs that say "Be Happy," which is the name of our place. One is a 3-foot garden gnome that's holding a little bumblebee hive. Says "Be Happy this way." So she's already fucking dumb as a rock. I can't take it. I'm like, I got to get out of here. I'm going to smack this girl. Then at 10:30 at night, she's like, we don't have any blankets. I said, okay, great. I'm in bed. I'm like legitimately in bed. I get up, I run 3 blankets out to her, and I say, they're at the bottom of the stairs, because I'm not going to walk up the stairs, and oh, never mind. We're in bed now. We turned the heat up. And I had to tell her to turn the heat up. You can just turn the heat up there. They turned the heat up and then shut the vents because apparently it got too fucking hot. And I'm like, you are a fucking moron. Then, and this happens, it happens in our home. They had plugged 2 or 3 things in at a time and blew the circuit.
Overloaded the circuit.
So she tells me it's 9:09. She texts. I run outside. I flip the switch. It's back on at 9:10. Angie had gone somewhere. She had just come back. We're standing in the driveway, and her and her husband come out at 9:15, 6 minutes later. And we said, well, we got the power working in. Yeah, we know, we're leaving. Okay, great. She gives us out of a possibility of 5, she gives us a 3. We've never gotten a 3. We only get 5s. We have a perfect 5 score and have for a whole year. And this little bitch just wants to say, well, it wasn't. First of all, the Stanley Steamer truck was in the driveway. So the fuck what? What if that was my personal vehicle?
Yeah.
Your spot wasn't taken. Well, then we didn't have any blankets. You did have blankets. And we deliberately changed the thermostat so anybody could figure out how to turn the temperature up. Insinuating to her, you're a dumb fuck. The power going out, yes, that does happen. Well, that's the first time it happened.
That would happen to anybody. Oh, that would happen to
But it
anybody.
would. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just one small room with a bathroom. It's anyway, whatever. And she was out the door in 6 minutes. And so she left a bad review. And then she left us a personal note that said something about, well, my parents own Airbnbs. And anytime something like this happens, we give a full refund. Bitch, power went out, and 6 minutes later, you walked out the door. If you think you're getting a full refund for the last 6 minutes of your stay, you're not.
Nope, I wouldn't either.
And then I proceeded to send her a really long text, which I shouldn't have done. I was pissed. Anyway, so me and my sister have been talking about that bitch for 2 days now. I need to let it go. Let it go. But whatever.
Sometimes it's fun. Alex and I talk about this stuff too. Sometimes it's fun to talk about it because in talking about that stupid fucking stuff, it allows you to release other pent up stupid fucking stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so even though you kind of feel guilty, oh, I shouldn't really be talking about it, but it feels so good. So we
Well,
keep doing it.
if she hadn't have been so stupid in the driveway, like what's the key code to get in the box to get the key?
There's no
I
code.
can't help you. I can't help you. You
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
read. You Here's the address. We give the address. The door is unlocked. Like the next sentence. Well, maybe not the next one, but and where do we go? I don't know. You see a big fucking garden gnome holding a beehive that says be happy, and that's the name of our Airbnb. I would think you go. Now, when I tell you this sign was 3 feet from her, 3 feet from her, wasn't down and around the corner. It was, she got out, her door opened, and the door, well, while it's open, is about a foot away from the little gnome that says be happy. Like, oh my God, she's so stupid. Yeah, my parents would give a full refund. Mm-mm, sweetheart, get to stepping. Just fucking get out. Get out. So anyway, and we don't charge a cleaning fee, and we don't charge a pet fee, and it's only $115 a night. So yeah, I think you got a good deal. Whatever. See, I still can't let it go. Whew. Whatever. I gotta let it go. I don't even know how we got on that. Apparently, I needed to tell you all that.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, anything else?
I'm trying to look it up, but Airbnb is giving me a network error.
Hmm.
Entire guest house for 115. Welcome to the Be Happy, a self
Oh,
check in retreat. This is a private, unique space, perfect for anyone needing a.
hmm. No, that's not the message you see when we private message you. Our private message says, here's the address. You know,
I don't know why it's not giving me. It's giving me a network connection error on Airbnb. It's not working when I click on your link. It gives me the one for Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, there's a Be Happy cottage in Florida.
Oh, no, that's not us. If you go to Clemens, North Carolina, ours is usually the first one. Information you'll need. The door is unlocked and the key is on the entry table. Wi-Fi is, and it gives the Wi-Fi password and blah, blah, blah. Now they can see all that. Did you
There it
see?
is. Let's see if it'll load now. No, it will not load now. Wow. So it's all tan house, right?
Yeah.
With a green roof. Well, it shows some pictures. Oh, here we go. Oh, this looks nice.
You see the bumblebees?
Don't see the bumblebees. It's still giving me the network error when I actually click on it. So you were at 5 star. Now you're 4.97 because that
Yes,
bitch threw off
because of
your whole
her.
percentage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh, there's the bees on the wall.
Yeah, my sister drew those.
Is the sofa the bed?
No,
The
no,
bed's.
we have a king size bed and a twin bed. And that twin bed, that's the bed Bean passed away on.
Oh, here I see the bed now. Oh, okay. I see the beds now. Oh, poor Bean.
Yeah, but I look at it as a beautiful place.
It is. It's nice. It's well put together.
Yeah, it's just
Everything.
a very tiny little thing. Um, but we are booked all the time. We blocked out a good bit of
Yeah, because
December.
there's only a couple that are cheaper than you in the area. The rest are like a lot more than you.
Yes, but when you factor in a pet deposit and the cleaning fee, they're more than us.
Yeah.
Our very first picture, we say no cleaning fee, no pet fee.
Yeah. Pets welcome and no cleaning fees.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got a bad review because the stupid little bitch didn't know how to read.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was one thing. If it was just the one thing, and I'm like, we told you before you got here there was a Stanley steamer in the driveway, not in your spot. We're enough blankets. My husband is 6 foot, and these little blankets don't work. And I'm like, we had 4 blankets in there. I don't know how many blankets you want us to give you. And we have 7, 8 pillows. I don't know what people want. We leave a shit ton of snacks, 2 waters per person for a one night stay. That's 4 waters. We give them coffee, oatmeal. There are
Well,
chips,
there's
crackers.
plenty of room in the driveway. Even if
Yes,
Stanley
there's
Steamer
plenty of
was
room in
there,
the
there's plenty of
driveway.
room in the driveway to pull over to the right.
Yes, and
All they
that's
had
where
to
they're
do
supposed to. Yeah,
just pull over to the right.
exactly. But, you know, it was too much for her. And I mean, she did bring we've had a perfect 5. Um, she did bring it down to 4.97, but it'll go back up.
Yeah, it'll switch
I'm
over.
not worried about it.
Yeah. Once the residue of that bitch is gone, burn some sage in there. Can you burn some sage? Get rid of that.
Yeah, I can't do it now. We have people coming in, but I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Oops, no, I'm supposed to switch that to.
Or Florida water.
I do have that. Yeah.
Spray some Florida water in there. Be better. All right, do that. Do
Were
that.
we the first
Because
one that pulled up?
I clicked on the 115. So what it did was it gave me the area,
Oh, okay.
and then I clicked on the one that's 115 because you're the only one that is 115.
Yeah.
So there's a 72, a 69, a 110, a 105. But by the time you add the fees and everything up, but everything else is a lot higher. Oh, here's a 65. It's hiding behind a 165. Here's one that's 199. I don't know why that one's so special or why the 180 is so special. or the 140s. I don't know why the others are so special. So 115 is about middle,
Yeah. But
about
once you
middle.
add all that other stuff in, it gets
Yeah,
pricey.
it's gets yeah,
As
it
many,
gets, so the
yeah,
200 one's a 300 one,
yeah,
and the 115 stays a 115, where the others don't. They all go up whatever $50.
yeah,
So your 150 is 200. Your 105 is 155.
yeah. They
Yeah.
go up quite a bit when and like if you, well, if you click on out, well, shoot, I don't know why that's got that in there. So we've had 86 people leave reviews, and 85 of those people were fives. And I just hate that. But yeah. And we've been so booked that we've actually referred people to other places. I'm like, I am so sorry. They're like, we want to stay for 3 weeks. Oh God, I'm so sorry. We just don't have it. We have people staying. And I think our place is cute inside.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so it's listing with all the other. Let me see if I click on one of the other ones. Does it lock me up on those two? Yeah, anything I click on, it gives me a network error, and it will not let me
not
look
weird.
at it. Yeah,
I wonder
yeah,
why
it's weird.
that is. I
But what I
wonder.
did was I went and I clicked on the 115, and then the 115 brings up a thing with extra pictures on it, and then I was just scrolling through the little pictures. So if I could click on it and look at it, it would be big, but I only get a little square to look at.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I have got to go pee, Dan.
All right, you can.
Oh,
I was just
yeah.
being nosy on all this
Oh
stuff.
no, it's fine. It's fine. I
Okay.
I live in that other part. I live upstairs, but Bean and Willow lived up in that little space. It only had the king bed. We was a twin bed as well. We changed it to a king
Mhm.
when we turned it into the Airbnb. But
Okay. So think about some questions for next week.
yeah, I
If
need to do.
anything arises, and pay special attention to your dreams. If anything comes up in your dreams, jot them down if you remember,
I
and we'll
will.
we'll talk about that stuff too. And then anything else that comes up, and then we'll just go from there. So your task is simple, just casually, you know, jot things down to
Okay.
that you wonder about, or something comes up and you wonder about it. And then, yeah, okay, we'll do that.
All right.
All right, have a good night,
Sounds good.
and I'll
Thank
see
you.
you later.
All right.
All right,
Sounds good.
bye for now.
Bye.